I
idea.
wasn't gonna say anything. I was gonna let it pass, man.
I had an idea. Honestly, and truth be told, I had an idea on how I wanted to start the podcast. I was like, "This is what I'm gonna do today," and then I'm gonna go through the whole intro spiel. Um, yeah, that didn't happen because I forgot it. So, with that being said, what's going on, people? Famous Gamer from Level1Gamer.com, and congratulations, you guys leveled up to level 8. This is the Take 2 podcast. Happy next gen. Happy 8th gen? 9th gen? Right? What's gen?
Ninth.
Is it 9? God, I'm
So.
getting old that I can't remember what gen we're in. I think we're in 9th gen. So this is level 8. Happy 9th gen, which officially started 2 days ago and continued today with the PlayStation 5. Thank you guys for rocking with us once again. I am with my sister from another Mr. The Floor Hugger.
I don't know how I feel about that intro. Annyeonghaseyo, everyone. How are you doing? It is me, the Floor Hugger. I'm here with my big brother. We're here to talk about some stuff and just be dorks together. How are you guys doing?
As always, you know what I was, before we went live, me and Hugger was talking about nonsense, as we normally do. And I was playing like we went live, and she was like, yeah, I'm not phased, because who would be shocked by the things that we say? And I'm going to say this. I love this podcast, but I have to get a new camera, because Hugger, that camera...
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not Miles level. You guys have to go back and watch the Miles 2XP we did, but it's...
See,
you know
you're using a real camera. I'm still using my Logitech C920. Well, C9... You know which Logitech it is. The one that everyone was using for so long. I'm still using that. And I
922 back there too.
Using what, the 6,000, 5,000?
6,000.
That thing looks nice, man. I might have to drop that paper and go get me one, cause.
I'm gonna tell you a tip. I used a 6,000, and then I bought. Somebody was selling a whole bunch of old lenses that their uncle had. Their uncle passed away, and he was selling all of his camera equipment. So I got like 7 lenses for $300, and I used, it's like 40-year-old glass. That's what you call a lens. 40-year-old glass on there with a mounting ring, and that's giving me that like effect that everything's blurred in the background.
It looks good, man. I look crappy. I am ruining. I mean, I'm already ugly. I'm just like ruining. I'm already
ugly beach.
So I need to step up my my camera game. So it is what it is.
Sarang hustle, sarang Trevor, sarang해.
I don't know. So. With that being said, today is National PlayStation 5 Day. Today is the day that gamers were blessed with the PlayStation 5 and gets to get their hands on that DualSense controller. Gets the Rage,
DualShock 4.
Not the DualShock 4, which, for those who didn't know, I was scammed. This is the DualShock 4, but I did eventually get me the DualShock 4. So it happened, whatever. But with that being said, yeah, people got the DualSense and the PlayStation 5 goodness and Demon Souls and Miles Morales and ray tracing and all of that good stuff. And some people are still waiting for theirs to come in. For the most part, from what I can see on social media, most people are tweeting about their consoles and their games, not being console peasants and trying to say, look what I got, it's been a good day. It's been a pretty awesome day so far on social media, and I'm really happy everyone who got. I didn't get one because I don't plan on fighting for one. I don't mind waiting. I hope you guys really enjoy. I'll be playing Miles Morales on PS4, and whether it's Black Friday or January when I get the opportunity to get a PlayStation 5, I'll get one. But for everyone who got one, man, enjoy, man. It's new console generation is always fun. It's exciting. Like smells like Christmas. You know what I'm saying? It's always a super, super exciting time. And I'm really happy for people. But I do want to ask you, right? Because 2 days ago we had the Xbox Series X launch. And it went off great. Of course, it's sold out everywhere. And everyone's excited. But today is about PlayStation, right? At least we're going to start the podcast off about PlayStation, right? because PlayStation gives you a different type of feel, right? As a gamer, I don't want to say you're not a gamer if you don't play PlayStation, but PlayStation is in the heart of most gamers, right? Because before there was Xbox, there was PlayStation and Nintendo and Sega, right? So PlayStation kind of gives us that different feeling, right? So I want to ask you, Hugger, what game gives you that PlayStation? Like, what game makes you think of PlayStation? Because there's a lot of games and a lot of history in PlayStation.
Yeah.
What game, like, oh,
Well,
when you hear about that game, you instantly think PlayStation.
why don't we go through the generations, so to speak, because I got a game for every generation. So
Okay.
PlayStation 1 is probably Final Fantasy 7 for me,
Okay.
without a doubt. Or Resident Evil, but I was too scared to play that, so. PlayStation 2, ironically, PlayStation 2 is a Tony Hawk game. PlayStation 3 was Killzone for me, of course, because I love Killzone 3. PlayStation 4, probably... See, I bought Destiny 1 for the console, and it already came loaded with Last of Us, but I have to say probably Horizon Zero Dawn. And then PlayStation 5, I'll know when I get it.
Yeah, we're peasants now. Shout out to the chat, man. Let us know if you got a PlayStation 5. Let us know what game makes you think PlayStation. Because for me, it's a game you streamed the other day, Final Fantasy 9. When I see that game, even though now it's finally on Xbox, when I think Final Fantasy 9, I think PlayStation. And the many of hours that I have played that game on PlayStation, that game hits home to me. Like, I think of PlayStation. I have fond, what is it, dopamine releases when I hear Final Fantasy 9. Yeah. When I think Final Fantasy 9, I think PlayStation. Like, PlayStation, no matter what side of the fandom you sit on, PlayStation will always have that. Like, oh man, it's almost like how.
Well,
go ahead.
it's like a Birdman thing. You gotta put some respect on that name.
Facts.
It's the one of the originals. It's, yes, I mean, they've been slipping for a few years. And speaking of hours put on it, Final Fantasy 8 is now on Game Pass if you guys want to go play that. There's 15, 7, 9, and 8.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Because they're like the Yakuza. They're slowly releasing them. But you got to put some respect on PlayStation's name, because you got to put respect on Nintendo's name, because they saved what we have.
Of
You gotta put
course.
respect, because they were the ones that jumped to the 3D. Even though those beginning games are janky,
Big janky.
you got to put some respect on it, because we wouldn't have the games today, the challenges. We wouldn't have Xbox if there wasn't competition. And you got to put respect on things. I'm not a PlayStation fangirl, but I respect it.
That's one of the beauties about launch day. It seems like everyone, not everyone, for the most part, everyone's just like, yeah, we're gamers today. Like, I'm not really picking a side. I'm not really flaming. Some are
coming together.
Some are, but everyone really comes together on launch weekend, right? I was seeing a lot of people on the 10th saying, hey, shout out to all the Xbox fans that's getting the Xbox today, man. I hope you guys enjoy your console. You know what I'm saying? And I heard the same thing today. Shout out to all the PlayStation guys getting a PlayStation today. I may not be able to grab one, but I hope you guys have fun. Like, that's beautiful. Like, those are moments we don't get very often in the gaming community, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube, with people genuinely telling you, hey, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your platform. I maybe can only afford one at the time. I'm sticking with this one for right now, but I look forward to that. And it's on both sides, right? Not very many people are like, oh, I'm not getting that trash box. Okay, now, some people are doing it for clicks, because everyone wants clicks, right? Everyone wants attention. They want their 15 minutes of fame. Everyone wants that, right? Everyone wants the 15 minutes, right? And but today it's been good, man. I don't even have a PlayStation 5, and I'm like super excited for people who got one, right? Like, I talked to people. Yep. I made a tweet. The little kid dancing, I was like, that's me when I see my friends come up. Because that's me seeing people get excited for PlayStation 5. Like, I can't wait till Dallas telling me how much fun he having with his PS5. But, like, I'm super hyped for that. Because I'm hyped for him. I'm excited for him. And I really hope everyone enjoys this day. Shout out to the chat. Trevor, who was streaming that Valhalla last night, had me in the stream. He was like, how's my audio? And I was like, he said, "How's my audio?" I was like, "Bro, it sounds good, but keep in mind, I'm in the bed with my wife, and I got the volume kind of low, but it sounds good to me." Shout out!
I was like, I can't watch it. You're playing Valhalla. I can't have it spoiled for me. But Trevor, let me just give a shout out to Trevor. Trevor, if you guys want to see how much I love Trevor and how much of a relationship level one has with him, he hit me up. Oh God, when we first like started the website to do to look at Externus, Path of the Solari,
Mm-hmm.
the game they're working on. And we did an interview, and Trevor has just been in every show, every stream. He
Love
hangs out
Trevor.
with us. So please show that man, show a Path of Solari, go on to Level 1 Gaming, go look at the demo, go to the interview. It's called Sit Down with Winterborn, and just go watch it, go support the game. It's finally out on Switch, or it's finally coming to Switch when it finally launches.
I was super excited for Winterborn, like when before they closed in on their backings on Kickstarter. I literally was like watching it go and watching that go, and I don't know. I messaged Kent so fast. I'm like, dude, congratulations! Like legit was like happy for those guys, man. Because like I said, man, just like we talking about the consoles, I legit am excited for people to accomplish their goals or to get things that make them happy. I like to live vicariously through people. Like I really do. So like I'm super excited for everyone. Shout out to the chat. Chocolate said Crash Bandicoot. I do think PlayStation. Yeah, I definitely think PlayStation. I think Crash Bandicoot. That's a staple.
Or Symphony of the Night.
Yes, indeed.
That's a big
yes,
one.
indeed. You mentioned it before. You said Resident Evil Nemesis. And I think of Resident Evil, I think PlayStation heavy.
I was so too scared to play the Resident Evil games when I was young.
And I think that's a hold that PlayStation will forever have on gamers. I think they're so indebted, like not indebted, they're so engraved into the gaming culture. Even though Microsoft is doing great things with the Xbox, and you got all these other people trying to come in and do this streaming stuff. No matter what, if other gaming platforms begin to die, I think PlayStation is that one platform. Even if it's no longer owned by Sony. Let's say one day Sony decides to go under and they sell it to Amazon, whatever. The PlayStation name will still be synonymous with gaming, and that's a testament to the great work they put in with IPs and great hardware.
Think about where is it? Think about the one series that we can think. Here it is. Sony for. Oh God, my arm. That no matter what, you said we have to be in debt, or it's ingrained, but I think we also have to be indebted because there's a lot of franchises. Final Fantasy is now starting to go on Xbox, but Tomb Raider, without PlayStation and early PC and DOS, we would not have Tomb Raider. And this is, you guys know, I'm a hoe for some Lara Croft.
Oh, a hoe for show.
Hope for sure. We need to, like Birdman said, put some respect on my name, man.
Yeah, you got them polygon titties.
Comments, I got them polygon titties. You guys in the comments, let us know your generational games like Chocolate did. So, PS1, Crash Bandicoot. PS2 was Metal Gear Solid 2. Solid title. Can't get it. And then PS3, Uncharted Trilogy, and he's not sure with PS4 yet. Trevor says SmackDown is what he thinks of PS1.
Oh my God, yeah, SmackDown.
And wrestling games, AEW is making a wrestling game to finally compete with 2K.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I've been out of the wrestling game, not wrestling game, but out of wrestling for a long time. Like I still believe people gonna call it the old man in me.
Prime time.
No, the Attitude Era. Like I miss it so much that I compare everything to it. Even when it comes to playing a wrestling game, I'm like, I don't really feel it. Like, but back in the day, man, I would create a character and create the intro, and I would use DX's intro music because if you haven't heard it, right, and this is the old man in me, it's fire. The other night, I got my big speaker, and it was like 9:00 at night, and like the kids were winding them while in the restroom, and I played that joker loud, running through the house. You think you can tell us what to do? Yo, so fire, bro. I missed the Attitude Era so bad. I got in trouble so many times in school for saying "suck it" and doing the thing, you know.
Yeah.
But shout out to them. I hope them, because I know a lot of people hate the WWE games right now. I mean, for the most part, they seem broken trash. Even Battlegrounds.
Like, how do you mess up Becky Lynch's face like that? And she's on the cover. How do you mess up her face in the game like that? Ugh.
Even Battlegrounds, right? The arcade game. I was like, oh, this might be okay. I was actually given the game prior to release, and by the time the game came out, I'd already, I didn't put up no review, no early review, no early takes. I was given the game. I kept my mouth closed. The fact that I had it, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks prior, and yeah, it's just not fun. It's
It's
just not
awful.
fun. It's just not fun. And
I don't know what the problem with that game is. Well,
I,
lack of care.
yeah, they need to. It's almost like the Madden effect. What does Madden
Yeah.
have to fear? Because we are football. We have the NFL. And 2K, hey, we have WWE as much as AEW. From what I'm hearing, is maybe the better league, or I don't know how the wrestling things work. Franchise,
Yeah.
WWE will always be, or WWF, WWE will always be the bigger name, right? So it is what it is. But yes,
Yeah.
once again, if you guys are in the chat, do us a favor. Like, what'll really help us out is if you guys hit that like button. If you hit the like button, subscribe. We are over 164 subscribers, which is not bad for a new YouTube channel
Woo.
and a very flooded and there's a lot of people doing YouTube gaming,
Yeah.
right? It's a lot, right? So if you
Yep.
guys can hit that like button, it would help us out a lot. If you guys would subscribe if you haven't, and share us out on social media, we would really appreciate it. Speaking of sharing things out on social media, if you guys look at the thumbnail, which I don't have attached, but I will attach right now, there has been some videos, some I believe are legit, of Xbox Series X's beginning to malfunction. Some of them have already proven to be fake, but there's a couple of them where you can hear like there may be a drive error with the drive. It kind of makes that clicking noise. But then you got some people who decided to fake it for clout, right? So you have some people you can obviously tell there's already a disc in the drive. And that's why that disc won't go in. Like, bro, there's a disc, and I bet hit the eject button. I bet you won't hit it. And then you get the people who decide, hey, there's these vents, at the bottom of the Xbox Series X. Let's put it in rest mode where this fan stuff is still kind of going. And let's put my vape pen next to it and blow vape up through my Xbox Series X and say, oh, look, the rumors were true. The Xbox Series X is overheated and it shut down my console. Hugger, your
Yeah.
thoughts on people spending $500 just to make a console or platform look bad?
I mean, you could do that, but I mean, at the end of the day, you the dumbass that bought the console just to do that. And so the clicking and drive error, that could be a lot of things. The drive could be bad. The drive could be damaged in shipping. We've seen how FedEx likes to huck their boxes to your doorstep. The drives could be damaged. The drive could be whatever that happens. But the smoking part, first of all, have you ever smelled that smell of burning, like everything in a computer or something? That just awful smell. You're not going to stay in the room when that happens. But the critical failure that it would have to get to, so like my computer runs the GPU, graphics processing unit, the graphics card, for those that don't know, runs when you're under stress, can run at like 82 degrees. And I think the failure is 96, not 100% sure. So 96 degrees Celsius, 82 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it is for y'all. Though it has points of failure in between there. That console is going to have points of failure. It's going to have barriers before it gets to the smoking stage. If it gets to the smoking stage, first of all, everything is going to shut down. You're not going to be able to, no fans are going to push air through to get the smoke. It's just going to start smoking. Console won't be on if you get to that critical failure point. So I can say, oh yeah, definitely I agree that maybe some of the drives are broken. That's a thing. But if it's smoking, fire, all that, then maybe you are somebody that is something that has affected them, and then you need to contact Xbox right away. But we know that's never going to happen. If it's getting that hot, it's going to shut down completely. And if it's shutting down, you're not going to have air flowing through it.
I just don't get people. There's even been videos of people legit like getting their Series X and smashing it, like breaking it to high heaven. And in my mind,
you just gave Xbox $500.
Like I have to. In my heart of hearts, I'm like, did you get that for free, baby? Like, what did you doing? Like, is this one that Xbox was giving a lot of cats a free Xbox. A lot of
That's
people
true,
was
yeah.
getting. I mean, it was folks with like 1,000 or less subs on YouTube getting free Xboxes. And
Papa Phil.
you forgot Fame. You forgot me when you was sending out
Yeah.
Xbox consoles. Phil, you
Big
forgot
Daddy
me.
Phil, come on.
You know why do rich people always get free stuff? I am poor, Bucko. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm not.
But just a little bit.
I'm not. I'm
Anyway.
not. But yes, I just don't understand that. Like people spending $500, or even if you got it for free, bro. Like, what is you doing? Like, what is it inside of your heart and soul that says, "Hey, I'm gonna spend $500 just to"? Well, I get it. Never mind. I don't know why I asked that question. It's clout, baby. You gotta get them clicks.
Well, and like it's the same thing when say your favorite sports person trades their team. Like when Brady went to, because you guys know I love Tom Brady and the Patriots,
Boo.
although they've been playing like crap this year. Come on, Cam Newton, stiffen up, boy. But when he got traded to the Buccaneers, or he went to the Buccaneers, people were burning their jerseys. I'm like, those are $200 jerseys.
Yep.
You spent that money. What are you doing?
Yep.
But if that's what you want to do, it's like well, we was it last year where there was that trend, that guy going around saying, if you smash your console, I'm gonna send you a new one.
Oh, the
And
dude
people
that
were
says
doing it.
if you break your Xbox, I'll send you a PS4.
Yeah, like
Jesus,
come on,
bro.
y'all are smarter than this. If
No,
it's too
they're
good to
not.
be true, it's too good to be true. Yeah, that's true. We watched tons of video of people doing that.
I've lost faith in humanity. I truly believe that people are stupid.
Oh yeah, common
Trevor,
sense is a superpower.
Trevor, I don't understand the trend of smash and stuff. It just seems crazy to me. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't mean to be that guy, right? But if you got it for free, or if you pay $500, if you can break this brand new piece of technology and not be phased by it, just give it away. I guarantee you there's a children's hospital. There's a kid who probably getting
Exactly.
nothing for Christmas. Give it away, bro. Like, yeah, you're gonna get like the 200, likes from the people who are console warring and all that stuff. But for the most part, you look stupid, right? And there's people who could really use that console, right? This kid's gonna wake up on Christmas and have nothing, right? Not even a Christmas tree. You could easily give that, find a parent who's struggling, give it away, or sell it, give somebody the money. There's a lot of things you can do. I do not understand. And I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be honest. You're an idiot.
Yep.
You're an
I've
idiot.
never understood that. You're gonna smash it, give it to charity. Right now is Extra Life. Give it to charity. These hospitals, these kids are gonna be in a hospital in the worst time of our modern human history. Give it to them. And you know what? Maybe it's because we're both older, fame, that we're both like this. Because I'm just like, give it away. I came up, and I've said this on the podcast several times. I came up in a time where my family lived in low income, and my first console was a hand me down, and then my PlayStation 1 came from a pawn shop. So it's like I didn't have the option of buying a brand new stuff. And with COVID, I really don't have that option. But again, I don't really want these new consoles yet. But give it to somebody. Make their whole year, make the whole 10 years, 5 years.
For those watching, during her story, I began to chuckle a bit. Not because of her story, it's because apparently I am panel. Because shout out to my man Kev in the chat. He says, hi, hugger and panel. Not what's up, fame? Hugger and fame. Like, hugger and panel. Like, wow.
You gotta say hugger and panel on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's hugger.
It's just me and my big brother.
We're going to change Double XP to hug and friends. Hugging friends, and why not? They come for you anyway. Hey, in the chat,
No, they don't.
In the chat, did you get a PS5? If you did, what is the first thing you played? Like, let us know as I try to figure out why my mic is leaning. Were you lucky enough? And there's more. I think Walmart is about to go up in here in a little bit. It seems like there were more PlayStation 5s available than Series X's. It could be me.
Yeah. because PlayStation probably saw the demand. Because remember, they had that pre-order page, and then the pre-order page.
Yeah,
So they probably saw the demand and was like, yeah.
because
And you know why they probably have a lot of pre-orders? Because people probably canceled their orders because of the Black Lives Matter thing. So they're like, here's your console.
yo, Baron say Fame, aka the guy on Hugger's show.
That's my big brother. We don't disrespect my big brother like that. Even though Baron, you're my little brother, we don't disrespect my
Yo,
big brother like that.
yo, Baron been flaming me, bro. When I got the Double Shock 4, I got on Discord with him and Dallas, and he flamed me for about 30 minutes, bro. Like,
I had to bite my tongue, otherwise I was gonna do it on Twitter. I'm just like, no, don't let me get you like
yo,
that. So glorious days of gaming. We put aside all our differences to just celebrate gaming. Let's talk about some of the goods first. So PlayStation 5 came out today. Demon Souls is apparently amazing, the remaster.
this
Everybody
beauty
seems
came
to be
out a
liking
few
the
days ago.
controller.
Uh-oh, bad lighting.
It's too bright.
Hold on.
The Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon.
No, not more light. Oh, I got a light on
There
behind
you
me.
go.
That's the issue. Oh,
Yeah.
dang, boy, you ugly.
Wait till he gets his camera. He gonna be.
I love this case. This will be the first Yakuza game I actually finish. I love turn-based RPGs.
That's true. I keep trying to get him to also play Indivisible.
Yeah, you
Gotta
told me
play it.
go pick it up physically, right? Let's get
Yeah.
physical.
I'm
Physical.
saying anybody that wants to play likes turn-based stuff and wants to play Indivisible, go pick up the physical edition. I think it's like
INDIVISIBLE.
24. I don't know.
Do
You
you
guys
know
all
what
live in the
that
States.
mean, man? INDIVISI.
I say that because the studio's shutting down. So it's on Game Pass, yes, but get it physically because the studio's shutting down, and I don't want it to get into like a weird Scott Pilgrim kind of situation, which is coming back.
Speaking of Scott Pilgrim, and I'm gonna say this again, and anytime anyone brings up Scott Pilgrim, I'm gonna say this, right? Because I, doing my investigatory work, saw the signs and things that were being said and done and tried to tell people that Scott Pilgrim was coming back. And when I did, I was told to shut up and quit making up stuff, and that isn't a viable rumor, and all the bits and pieces that I put together wasn't true, so we're going to take your article and take it off our site because what you're saying isn't true.
Beach. Yeah.
I was
Well,
right.
Fame, we also know something about a certain. We can't really say it because I'm not gonna take Alcoholic Costs good faith and tarnish that. But we know something about a certain game that I keep saying put in the dumpster is coming back. But thank you. If you guys please go watch Alcoholic Costs episode because he was just hilarious.
We
But,
know a few
yeah,
things.
go play games.
We know a few things.
We know quite a few things, and we're not gonna rub them in your face when it happens, although somebody needs to eat a hat soon, but
Woo!
besides the point. So Xbox came out. What came out with the Xbox? Valhalla, but like, remember Halo Infinite was supposed to already be out too. What a crazy thought that is.
It sucks that
That's
Microsoft bank.
mind-blowing.
It sucks they bank so hard on Halo Infinite. Hockey should
They really did.
Hockey should delay Gears 5 or something. Like you should have. You could. They put everything. Granted, PlayStation is what Demon Souls and Miles Morales, but then you got like Astro's Playroom and
Yeah, Godfall.
Godfall, which is getting
We'll
killed
talk
on
about
meta.
Godfall.
Y'all killed the Falcon there, but won't kill Godfall. But okay. Bug Snacks is like at an 80. Like it's the new knack. Bug
That
Snacks.
game is weirdly entertaining.
Like-
I've been watching some playthroughs, and I'm like, oh, what the hell is this?
Right, but yeah, Xbox pretty much launched it was like, hey, you can play all your games now, but better. And here's some third parties. There's nothing new from first party. It's a great console, but the worst launch lineup I've ever seen. because there's literally
It
nothing.
really is.
Even
Like
the
even
medium got pushed back into next year. The third party title from Bluebird
oh,
team, it got pushed back to
Bluebird team, yeah.
2021.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yep. So
So
I'm like,
these consoles, aside from PlayStation 5, there's never, I don't think it's ever been a console, major console like these. Because I mean, Nintendo's a major console, but we like whatever, the Switch, whatever, don't care. I don't think there's ever been a lineup where they haven't released or haven't had a launch title. Killzone, Shadowfall was PS4. We got that. Xbox, you guys help me. Xbox One, what did that launch with? Besides Forza, Forza comes with everything. It's like a package deal. What else? Halo, did it launch with Halo? Xbox One?
no.
No.
Halo
Oh,
5 Guardians came out 2 years into the life cycle. I think Halo Guardians came out
wow.
2015. I could be wrong. I believe it was 2015 when it launched. I think
Ooh.
The Xbox launched with, I think it was Dead Rising 3, Rise Son of Rome. I don't think it launched with Titanfall. I think Titanfall came out like 6 months later. No,
Yeah.
did it release with
Rise.
Titanfall?
If it, I don't think it
Don't
released
remember.
day one, but it was probably very close. You let
Yeah,
us know in the comments. But Rise Son of Rome, I know that
Rise
was
is a good
nothing but
game.
really like a tech demo, but that was such a good game. Oh my god. Trevor says, I wonder how big of a role COVID played in these games getting pushed back. So I'll give
Oh,
a
big,
Microsoft
big.
pass. Plus all these, plus with all their studios. You know I struggle. You watch me struggle for 2 days trying to read, Trevor. Now they're playing the long game. Oh, I think COVID played a big role.
Big time. COVID is the reason most people who can afford a Series X don't have one, or a PS5 and don't have one. That like I don't remember a fight for consoles like this. Like people legit like stressing because they can't get one, and it's gonna be like this for a while because the next wave of people who can still afford to get one are gonna be back in line on Black Friday. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a while before like everyone's like can walk into a store and see a PlayStation 5 or Series X on the shelf. Like just to walk in
Mm-hmm.
casually, not to go in and buy one and see one on the shelf. It's gonna be a while before we really see that. I'm talking spring break.
At least a Oh, I was gonna say at least till like next November,
Oh,
because if we're
hey,
still in lockdown,
that's
yeah.
true.
And
Absolutely true.
that's a good point. Like we've never had to fight. Yeah, if you go for like the midnight launch, you fight for your console, whatever. But this is this is different. I mean, the COVID has also brought out the best and the worst of the games industry because the best is games like Fall Guys, a small indie team getting picked up and getting the recognition, Among Us resurfacing. But it's also brought out the worst in. I'll take Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has been delayed through twice now.
Wouldn't be shocked if it gets
The
delayed
Witcher.
again.
Exactly. I wouldn't be shocked if this gets delayed again. The Witcher 3 was delayed, I think, 3 or 4 times as well, but nobody pays attention to that. It's because we're all at home and we have nothing to do. That we're like, this is bad. This is bad. Games get delayed all the time. There's some games, Anthem, and Mass Effect Andromeda, that should have been delayed, but it's like this has brought out the worstness where we just need to target something. It's like, no, just enjoy your games, play your video games, call out the things that need to be called out, but just like chill out, y'all.
Play your
You
games,
should be too busy playing games,
even if it's Avengers. Play your games.
even if it's Anthem, woo woo, or
Oh
even if
my
it's Red
god.
Dead Online, because that's a piece of crap.
I haven't. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't played Avengers in man. I think it's been a week, and like I don't know why I haven't played it in a week. I'm definitely not gonna play it for a while
Because
because I'm gonna be all about Yakuza. This is even Yakuza 7 is the reason why I haven't about Miles Morales yet because I want to focus on this game alone.
tell me how that is, or stream a little bit, because I've played as they're releasing on Game Pass. I played up to Kiwami 2, and I like the RPG. You guys, I'm not a turn-based person,
Yeah,
so tell me how it is.
yeah. I'll definitely I'll stream some this weekend. And it's been a long time since I've done anything on my Twitch channel, so yeah, let's
That's
stream
true.
some Yakuza
I'm waiting
7.
for more complex, but that's okay. So the big game that came out with the PS5, Godfall. is the most hyped, talked about. Like, this is gonna be great. And then, oh wait, this kind of looks like Warframe. Oh, I can only play it solo if I don't have PS Plus. Oh, what is this game? So it's come out, or it's coming out. It's, people are playing it. Fame, you starting to look like the bent neck lady from A Haunting of Hill House. So I'm on VG 24/7, and they just have like a collection of scores so far that are out. So Shack News has a 7 out of 10.
Not bad.
Not bad. Games Radar has a 3.5 out of 5.
Not bad.
Not bad. The Gamer has a 2.5 out of 5.
Bad.
Kind of weird. Digital
Okay.
Trends has a 2.5 out of 5.
Not
And
good.
EMG has a 2 out of 5. EGM, sorry. But yeah, it's I think it's sitting at a 60 on Metacritic.
I'm about to check that right now.
What do you guys in the comments? Have you guys played Godfall? Are you gonna play Godfall?
It's sitting at a 61 on Meta,
Oof.
but it's not. A lot of the reviews are like in progress. It's not very many reviews showing on. It's on five reviews at a 61. And here's the thing about Godfall, right? The reason, and it's not for purposes to attack PlayStation. It's not what the thing with Godfall, right, is that it was hyped as the first next gen game. It was. This is the first next gen gameplay you're going to see. This is the first next gen gameplay you're going to see running on PlayStation 5, right? All we heard was about how this game was built around the PlayStation 5 and how that super fast, amazing, unmatched, super duper duper SSD was so important to this game. That's why people are giving it crap for quote unquote flopping. And that's why most people feel that it's going to be, when it launches on Xbox, it might launch into Game Pass. Who would be shocked because it's only a 6 month console exclusivity attached with this game, right? I didn't expect for it to get a 61. From what I seen, it looked decent. I expected for it to be somewhere around the 70s, maybe 70s. Because we got to remember, right? A game that's in the 70s isn't a bad game. People knock 70 rated games. For some reason,
Even
80 rated games,
high
people
60s
knocking it.
isn't
Yeah,
bad.
it's not bad, right? I think a lot of people feel like if it's not a Last of Us 297, it's a bad game. It's a 61. It's not rated well. I think when it's all said and done, it may land somewhere around 65. That doesn't mean the game is doo-doo, but
No.
it's not what it was hyped up to be.
No.
It was supposed to be our next gen, like, oh, this is next gen. This is next gen. And it's not that.
It's so.
Yeah.
Kind of like Haze. Or is that the one I always talk about and rip on the PS3 launch?
The Halo killer? No, the Gears. It's supposed to be the Gears killer, I think.
One of them.
Yeah. There's always a Halo, Gears, or Forza killer that never really pans out to be that.
Yeah. Like, they're not great. But yeah, this game, it sold itself as being, this is why you need to buy a console. And I think would also hurt it is it's very much I'm not even gonna play. It's a Warframe kind of like clone, but it came out one day. Destiny's Beyond Light came out yesterday or the day before. You're competing with everyday online daily games like Destiny, like Division, like Warframe. People got to pick one. And Godfall doesn't seem to be that one that people are picking, in a sense. It's unfortunate. I bet you the team put a lot of effort into it, but I just don't know what to think about the game quite yet.
Okay.
I try to support them, but it's hard when they're like, oh yeah, it's the same thing I felt with Lawbreakers. Like, I liked Lawbreakers, but just Cliff Bleszinski's attitude is, oh yeah, this is an Overwatch killer.
Yeah.
It's like, no, man, I can't support that.
I wanna
for the team though.
I wanna say this before we leave. If you or someone you love is a scalper, you can go to hell. I'm
Hell.
looking at a post of some guy saying F your feelings. F your feelings. Digital 900, disc 1100. Tap in. And he shows a picture of, I guess, the company building he's in. He has about 30 disc based PS5s and about, I don't know,
Oh.
15 digital. And I saw this
Mm.
on everywhere, Facebook, OfferUp, like people buying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, somehow getting, working with their bots and friends to buy as many as they can to scalp. Please, people, for
Mm-mm.
the love of God, you do not have to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
If you are unable to secure one because you can't find one, wait. It's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Make these scalpers lose money. Let them go out and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and then be stuck when inventory actually comes in. Do not go out
Mm-hmm.
and spend a penny over $4.99 pre-tax. Do not spend a penny over. That's like $5.30 something US, right? Do not spend a penny over. Let these scalpers suffer and make them be stuck with all their Series X's, S's, and PS5s. Leave them stuck holding the
Mm-hmm.
bag because they are no good for the gaming community. There are people who are really wanting to get into the next gen and they can't because you're an idiot. Let them suffer.
Mm-hmm. You could probably actually build a case against them because I think it's like when people were buying up hand sanitizer and stuff when this first started. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
called the Times of Scarcity Act, and I don't know if these consoles and stuff would fall under it, but it
Probably
might.
not.
It's time of scarcity. But also, me and Fame were talking about this yesterday. Um, there's going to be a lot of ads. My boyfriend cheated on me, so I'm selling this. Please be careful. They'll be like, this console's free, brand new console. Please be careful and report them and all this stuff because there's unsavory people doing things,
Yep.
and I just want you guys to be okay. Spread the message. Don't go out for that new console if it's too good to be true. It's too good. Please be
I
safe.
told her yesterday, I spent about an hour each day going through OfferUp,
Mm-hmm.
looking for these posts. And each day I
Mm-hmm.
maybe get to report maybe three. And shout out to OfferUp because they're really good at banning these accounts because people just go ahead and make another one. But I spend
Mm-hmm.
about an hour each day combing through and looking for these posts. It's usually there's no image, a picture of an older person or a picture of some model that they Google image
Mm-hmm.
and the profile is made that
Brand new
month, and they'll
profile.
put, "Hey, my son died, and he would want me to give this away. Come pick it up. Oh, I want message here. Here's my number." Or, "Oh, my boyfriend cheated on me, so I'm giving away his console." There are some that say, "Hey, I'll ship it to you," which that sounds like a money scheme. But the ones who are saying you got to come pick it up, for the love of
No,
God, don't do
please
it.
don't.
I've been spending
Or
hours
go as
upon hours
friends.
reporting these. Yeah, don't go. I've been spending hours in my local area reporting these. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I would hope everyone jumps on. I'm gonna start doing it on Facebook now as well, just to
Mm-hmm.
because
So
I would hate for
same. I go
someone.
through Tumblr and like all the sites I'm on and art sites, and you see a lot of things on there. So what I do is, especially on sites like Tumblr, is I don't report them. I gather their stuff, and then you can like back search the IPs, and then I send it to Tumblr directly because I'm just like, if I report it, they're just going to move to another profile and
Mm-hmm.
keep doing the same thing. You can see they're interacting with kids, with doing all kinds of things. So it's like, please take steps to make sure these people. We got to protect ourselves. We got to protect kids. We got to protect everything because COVID is bringing out the worst in everybody and an accelerated rate. So please take care of yourselves, especially now, because there's gonna be people that are struggling and want that console for their son, for their daughter, for themselves, for the holidays, and something might happen to them. So if we can prevent that, and we're not trying to be preachy, we're just trying to look out for every single person here.
Yes, indeed.
Please
So do us a huge favor
take care of yourself.
if you watch the watching the show right now, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Tomorrow, is the peep game level 4, I believe, 4 or 5. So
Oh yeah.
make sure you guys check that out. It's with Dallas and Barron. It's the new podcast on the channel. The 2XP podcast, we didn't have it yesterday. And, it worked out because YouTube went down at the time we would start our podcast. So we didn't have it, but we will be back next week. WXP podcast every Wednesday here on this channel, 7 p.m. Central Time. If you tune in at 6:50, we will be live, and you guys get to hear the Level 1 theme song, the custom one-of-a-kind Level 1 theme song planned for about 10 minutes or so. Just know that we are getting ready to entertain you guys, make you guys laugh. If you're wondering why haven't I heard the podcast on iTunes or Spotify lately, it's because, yeah, that's me.
We've been busy. It's me and Fame could do it, but we just been writing. I've been writing so many reviews. Fame's been trying to make sure the site is running smoothly, so we've been way too busy. We will get to it though.
It would be up. I promise you. Last month I think I did it in batches. I think I uploaded like 3 or 4 at one time. So I'll do the same thing here pretty soon. So hey man, thank you guys for rocking with us. We always appreciate when you guys come out and have fun. Shout out to everybody in the chat. From Trevor, Baron, Chakalaka, Glorious Kev, Hustle. Hold on. I'm gonna get to everybody.
Omar was in here for a second.
Omar was in here. Reggie came through today. Just shout out to everybody that came through and rocked with us, man. Do us, like I said, it helps us a lot when you guys share, when you guys subscribe, hit that like button. We're closing in on 200 subscribers, which is big for our little YouTube channel. We hope to get to 1,000 soon, so we can get back to things that we were doing before when the podcast was on my personal YouTube channel, which I have somewhat put dirt on. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it back or not. I'm still sitting at about 3,000 subs. I may bring it back. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Do it.
It's been real. We're gonna see you guys tomorrow on this channel with Peep Game, and before we go, Wednesday, 2XP next Wednesday. Yes. So, congratulations, you guys leveled up to 8. This is the Take 2 podcast. We'll see you guys next week. It's been real. Have fun with your consoles. Happy PS5 day.